Alright, so walking ankling drills. This is a very nice drill that we can use really early on in your rehab process to start teaching you to create really good foot and ankle stiffness in preparation for you to transition back into plyometric training and ultimately successfully start running and sprinting again. So a couple of things that I want you to understand is you may have seen this drill before where people walk on their tiptoes and they attack the floor with their toes like this to try and create good foot and ankle stiffness, and it does, but we don't run or sprint in this position, so it doesn't carry over very well into real world movement. So rather than having your toes or your heels lifted as far as you can, I want you just to float your heels slightly off the floor, okay? So ever so slightly floating your heels. That position much more closely resembles how our foot is going to strike the floor when we're jumping and when we're running. So it's going to transition much better into real world movement. So first cue is that your heels are just slightly elevated off the floor. Second cue is that as you're walking, I want you to attack the floor with your feet as aggressively as you can, okay? So attack the floor as aggressively as you can with as much of your foot as you can. Obviously, I don't want you going flat-footed, but you slightly float that heel, and then I'm trying to get as much as my foot touching and attacking the floor as possible. So that's cue number 2. Cue number 3 is that I want you to, as my foot strikes the floor, it's almost going to lift the other side of my body. I'm not necessarily doing a calf raise, it's just that that attack with my foot pushes my opposite side up, so that you almost look like you're attacking the floor and the opposite side of your body. The reason we do that is because, again, when we're running, when we're sprinting, it's our legs striking the floor and attacking the ground that creates the push or that creates the punch of our other leg coming through, okay? So we want to start training that skill early. So in summary, I'm going to be walking forward, slight float of the heel, I'm attacking the ground, and I'm thinking about every time my foot strikes the floor, it's propelling my free side forward.